Welcome to Nationalize. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. Amid global uncertainty, as economies around the world grapple with shifting alliances and unpredictable markets, the relationship between China and Singapore is entering a transformative era. The world is watching closely as these two nations take bold steps to redefine their partnership, setting the stage for a new chapter in regional cooperation. China and Singapore's latest agreements mark a significant turning point for the Asia-Pacific region. These deals are not just about economics, they represent a deepening of trust and a shared commitment to progress, innovation, and mutual prosperity. On November 25, 2025, leaders from both nations gathered in Guangzhou to sign a series of landmark deals. These agreements focus on high-tech sectors such as autonomous vehicles, digital infrastructure, and next-generation manufacturing, signaling a joint ambition to lead in the industries of tomorrow. These agreements come at a time when new U.S. tariffs are disrupting traditional alliances and global supply chains. As old partnerships are tested, countries like China and Singapore are seizing the opportunity to forge new connections and strengthen regional ties, ensuring their economies remain resilient in the face of global headwinds. The move signals a decisive shift toward deeper regional integration and technological innovation. By working together, China and Singapore are setting an example for other nations in Asia, showing that collaboration and forward-thinking strategies can drive growth and stability, even in uncertain times. Beyond immediate economic gains, these deals reflect a shared vision for the future, one that prioritizes smart, sustainable, and resilient urban development. Both countries are investing in green technologies, advanced infrastructure, and innovative urban planning to create cities that can thrive for generations to come. As the world watches, these agreements have the potential to reshape regional dynamics and position Asia as a global leader in innovation and sustainable growth. The decisions made today could influence the direction of international cooperation for years to come. This story matters because it demonstrates how collaboration, vision, and adaptability are taking center stage in a complex geopolitical landscape. The partnership between China and Singapore is more than a bilateral agreement. It's a blueprint for how nations can work together to build a brighter, more connected future for all. The relationship between China and Singapore has undergone a remarkable transformation over the past few decades, evolving from modest beginnings into a dynamic and multifaceted partnership. Once distant neighbors with limited interaction, both countries have steadily built a foundation of trust and cooperation that now spans a wide range of sectors. This journey began in earnest in 1990, when China and Singapore officially established diplomatic ties. That pivotal moment opened the door to a new era of engagement, setting the stage for decades of collaboration and mutual growth. Over the years, the two nations have worked closely together in areas such as trade, investment, education, and cultural exchange. These efforts have not only strengthened economic links but also fostered deeper understanding between their peoples. Student exchanges, joint research projects, and cultural festivals have become regular features, enriching both societies and laying the groundwork for even more ambitious cooperation. In 2025, Prime Minister Lawrence Wong's official visit to Beijing marked a significant milestone: 35 years of diplomatic relations. This high-profile meeting with President Xi Jinping underscored the enduring commitment of both countries to work together, not just bilaterally but also on the global stage, championing multilateralism and open dialogue. During this visit, the Singapore-Guangdong Collaboration Council convened, resulting in the signing of 20 new agreements. Many of these focused on high-tech industries, digital innovation, and sustainable development, reflecting the forward-looking nature of the partnership. These new deals highlight a shared vision to harness cutting-edge technology for economic growth, urban transformation, and improved quality of life. Both countries are investing in smart city solutions, artificial intelligence, and green technologies, aiming to set new standards for innovation in the region. In the face of rising global trade tensions and the impact of U.S. tariffs, strengthening bilateral ties has become a strategic priority. By deepening cooperation, China and Singapore are working to safeguard their economic interests and ensure resilience in an unpredictable global environment. Together, China and Singapore are positioning themselves as leaders in regional stability and innovation, setting an example for constructive engagement and forward-thinking collaboration across Asia and beyond. The China-Singapore agreements spotlight autonomous vehicles as a key area of collaboration. By 2026, 26 driverless buses will operate in the China-Singapore-Guangzhou Knowledge City, led by Singapore's Movida. This partnership gives Singaporean firms access to China's vast AV market and accelerates smart mobility solutions. ComfortDelGro's deals with Hello Robo-Taxi and Pony.ai further expand the reach of autonomous technology. These efforts set benchmarks for innovation and regulatory agility, making smart mobility a reality. The focus on AVs underscores both nations' commitment to harnessing technology for societal benefit. The recent China-Singapore agreements are unfolding at a time when global trade is under immense pressure. Around the world, countries are grappling with a surge in protectionist policies, and the international economic landscape is shifting rapidly. These agreements are not just bilateral milestones, they are taking place against a backdrop of escalating global trade tensions that have left many nations uncertain about the future. In July 2025, the United States imposed sweeping new tariffs, 145% on a wide range of Chinese goods, and a blanket 10% tariff on all imports. These measures have sent shockwaves through international markets, disrupting established supply chains and forcing businesses to rethink their global strategies. The impact has been immediate and far-reaching, with companies scrambling to adapt to higher costs and shifting trade routes. For Singapore, a nation that has long prided itself on being a reliable U.S. ally and a global trading hub, these developments present a complex dilemma. The country now faces tough choices as it seeks to balance its traditional alliances with the need to protect its own economic interests. Singaporean businesses, in particular, are feeling the pressure as they navigate an increasingly unpredictable environment. In a recent address, Prime Minister Wong did not mince words. He openly criticized the U.S. approach, describing the new tariffs as a rejection of the very system of open trade and cooperation that the United States helped to build after World War II. His remarks reflect growing frustration among many countries that have long depended on stable, raw rules-based bombs sakin nenbam tradestandra redendande. As a result, the tariffs have forced countries around the world to reconsider their economic strategies. Many are now seeking new alliances, diversifying their partnerships, and looking for ways to reduce their dependence on any single market. This shift is reshaping the global economic order, as nations work to safeguard their interests in an era of uncertainty. For both China and Singapore, strengthening their bilateral ties is a strategic move. By deepening cooperation, they hope to counteract the effects of U.S. protectionism and ensure continued growth and stability. These efforts are not just about economics. They are about building resilience and safeguarding their futures in a rapidly changing world. Both nations have reaffirmed their commitment to a rules-based multilateral trading system, emphasizing the importance of fair competition, transparency, and open markets. Their partnership sends a clear message. Collaboration and dialogue are essential for navigating today's complex global challenges. The ripple effects of U.S. tariffs are being felt far beyond the United States and China. Around the globe, countries are re-evaluating their trade policies, adjusting to new realities, and bracing for further changes. The uncertainty has led to increased volatility in financial markets and a renewed focus on economic resilience. In this fractured world, the China-Singapore partnership stands as a powerful example of the importance of collaboration, adaptability, and shared vision. As nations navigate the challenges of a new era in global trade, such alliances will be crucial for building a more stable and prosperous future. The China-Singapore agreements reflect a shifting political landscape in Asia. By deepening ties, both countries send a message of unity and cooperation amid geopolitical tensions. For Singapore, this is a strategic balancing act, aligning with China to bolster resilience as U.S. policies shift. China sees the partnership as a chance to lead Asian economic integration and champion free trade. These agreements signal a broader regional realignment, with countries seeking new ways to navigate global complexities. China and Singapore are setting a precedent. Collaboration, not confrontation, is the path to sustainable development. The economic impact of the China-Singapore agreements is significant, offering new opportunities and challenges. Singapore gains access to China's high-tech market, reinforcing its role as a regional innovation hub. For China, partnering with Singapore strengthens its economic leadership and resilience against external pressures. The focus on innovation, especially in autonomous vehicles, drives competitiveness and growth. Both nations must navigate regulatory, IP, and cybersecurity challenges to ensure success. Despite uncertainties, this partnership is a model for mutual benefit through strategic alliances. Technology is at the heart of the China-Singapore agreements, especially in autonomous vehicles. The deployment of 26 driverless buses in Guangzhou by 2026 showcases the potential for smart urban mobility. ComfortDelGro's partnership with Hello Robotaxi highlights international collaboration in AV technology. Beyond AVs, both countries are exploring AI, fintech, and digital infrastructure to drive economic transformation. These initiatives position China and Singapore as global innovation leaders. Prioritizing technology paves the way for smarter, more sustainable cities. Experts see the China-Singapore agreements as a major step toward deeper regional integration. Movida's CEO praises China's regulatory agility, which accelerates AV innovation compared to Singapore's cautious approach. Analysts note that Singapore's pivot to China is a pragmatic response to US tariffs and global uncertainty. Some Southeast Asian nations remain cautious, seeking to balance ties with multiple powers. Still, the partnership is viewed as a positive model for regional collaboration and growth. Experts agree strategic alliances like this are vital for navigating today's complex economic landscape. The China-Singapore agreements mark a milestone in Asia's evolving regional and global role. By focusing on high-tech collaboration, both nations set new standards for innovation and sustainability. These efforts benefit not just China and Singapore, but the entire Asia-Pacific region. The partnership demonstrates the power of unity and adaptability in overcoming global challenges. As Asia's future unfolds, collaboration and shared vision will be key to sustainable development. The China-Singapore story offers valuable lessons for nations seeking to thrive in a connected world.